Hey, Sharon.
Rick,
So I was just going through my emails and I saw one that you sent that was very interesting. It was talking about four different things that you should really pay attention to when your realtor tells you. And it's funny because we were just talking about a similar topic as one of the points where it's like buying a rural property. But the first point is, living in your neighborhood. So I was hoping you could expand on that and the other points.
yeah, it's I wish my clients would listen to everything I tell them, quite honestly.
Sure.
I really do. This is why, it's good to know who you're dealing with, right? Agents need to fight for their clients, make sure they get all the information.
Mhm.
And it's easy for me to sell you a property and get you to sign on the dotted line. But just like the rural property, there's so many things to think about. Yeah, and I think right in line with the rural property is that where you move and why it matters. It's easy sometimes to want to say, I don't want to live anywhere near my siblings or my whoever,
Mhm.
Um, I don't want to, I want to be far away from everybody. But we do have to think about what kind of community we're living in, how close the schools are, how close the nearest relatives are, especially if I'm telling you, if you're having kids and you're looking at help with school or babysitting, or if you're looking at family events, or if you need to find a doctor and how close the doctor is. Uh, there's so many things about that. How much more time will you spend on the road, depending where you're living? So that's
That,
one
that,
thing.
that's really interesting because I've been reading a lot lately about how there's a huge doctor shortage now and how people are having a hard time getting a doctor. So, I mean, I guess if you have a doctor and you move far away, that could, you don't want to be driving 2 hours before you sit in the waiting room for an hour.
Exactly. And the other thing is that that the mental health is something that we really got to think about. It's a big topic now when living, not having anybody around. A lot of people don't have any family or have very small family, or they're all disassociated with each other for some reason, or drifted apart. And mental health has become a really, really serious issue. It has always been there, mostly swept under the rug a lot, but community matters. And so where you can go, whether it's a church, whether it's a community center, whether it's your curling or your kayaking club, or a gym or something, that will help you keep your sanity and also to be able to de-stress. So it's a very big one, Rick. I do have a couple of other points that I want to bring up, but
Okay.
I think we'll leave this one here and come back and pick up the other ones, because I think they're worth. It's a good question you asked me. It's only four things. That's one of them. Can we come back and pick it up on the next point,
Sure.
if you'd be good with that?
Of course.
Thanks, Rick. I
Thanks,
will be
Sharon.
back shortly. This is Sharon Loduca, working hard to bring you home.
Rick Honeyford. Thanks, guys.